Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass. As the king of the ring, I'm serving notice to every one of the superstars. They're all on the list, and I'm fixing to start running through all of them. Steve Austin's time has come, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, wait a minute, look at that. Cheap shot. Oh, no. Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, come on. There you go. Come on.
Stone Cold is the best there is.
As Stone Cold continued to scratch names off his superstar hit list, there was one name that had eluded Austin's sights.
I'd like to use this chance to issue a challenge against one Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret Hart had been absent for the dawn of 316, and the man who had been raising hell all over WWE.
If you put the letter S in front of Hitman, you've had my exact opinion of Bret Hart. I'm the best there is.
I don't pay attention to a lot of talk.
I'm the best there was.
Especially when it comes from you.
And I'm the best there ever will be.
The Hitman found himself in unfamiliar territory, the crosshairs of the Texas Rattlesnake.
The one thing that's been missing has been me.
But the excellence of execution has never been one to back down from a challenge.
In the Survivor Series, I will face Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're never gonna get through with Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're gonna have to kill me first, son, and that's the bottom line, and it's the truth.
And if I can beat Stone Cold, then I will beat Stone Cold. The rest is easy pickings for the Hitman.
Son, if you think Stone Cold Steve Austin is a stepping stone, well, watch the first step, cause it's a doozy.
Will Bret Hart be able to prove once and for all that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be?
We'll see who kicks whose ass.
Or will Austin 316 stomp the Hitman into exile?
You ain't got what it takes anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming down the aisle from Victoria, Texas, weighing 250 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The man who could unquestionably spoil the comeback attempt of Bret the Hitman Hart. You talk about qualifications, King. This man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, could ruin Bret the Hitman Hart's career.
You know, JR, I saw Steve Austin a few years ago in the Sportatorium down in Dallas, Texas. And you could see the greatness, the potential greatness. It's all about attitude, then and now. An attitude, I might add, that is somewhat appreciated by this capacity crowd.
His opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart.
The Hitman, Bret Hart, looking to electrify this capacity crowd. And everyone, and I mean everyone, are on their feet.
Well, he's back. He ain't no clown. He ain't no trash man. He's a fierce competitor. And so is Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what it's all about, JR. Wrestling, competition, intensity, athleticism, and drama. And we're going to experience it all in this one match here tonight.
Well, this should be quite the contest, Jerry. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret the Hitman Hart, finally going to meet one-on-one. This is a rivalry that has been brewing for several weeks now.
Well, you're right about that, JR. A long time coming, and it's finally here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Rattlesnake, going against the best there is, the best there was, best there ever will be. This should be great.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the consummate wrestler, scientific, fundamentally sound. Austin likes to brawl. Likes to fight.
Oh, look at this. Look at this stare down. Are either one of these guys going to be intimidated, JR?
I don't think so. Austin trying to get into Hart's head. I don't think that's going to happen. From
Look at that!
Oh, my goodness. You're number one in the heart of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Here they go.
The black heart of the Texan. Collar and elbow tie-up. And it's Bret the Hitman Hart. Well, had the advantage momentarily. Austin now reverses it. Referee asked for a clean break.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't want to be the referee in this match, would you, JR?
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh. I think timbers are going to flare really quick.
Well, the tension, you could feel the tension when these men came to the ring. You knew this was going to be special.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to WWE 2K16 2K Showcase Episode 2. It's Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, once again, this is pre-release gameplay, so I got to thank 2K for flying me out and allowing me to capture this footage. This is not the final build of the game, but it's pretty damn close. And as you can see, the first objective here in the top left-hand corner of your screen, hit Bret Hart with a stun gun. The objectives this year are a lot different than they were in last year's showcases. I mean, you have your, inflict serious damage on your opponent, that type of stuff. But there are a lot more objectives, and you'll actually see the damage meter has been swapped out from your normal, put this person in maximum damage, whatever it was last year. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but this is episode 2 of the Austin 316 showcase. I will be bringing you the entire showcase, top to bottom, all the matches, and there are a lot of matches this year. This is the only showcase mode on disc for 2K16. I saw a lot of people asking me that in the comment section of the previous one. Are there any more showcases? Is there anything else except Austin 316? And on the disc, no, this is the only one. But of course, they already talked about their future DLC showcases and that type of stuff, so you will obviously see more showcases if you are to purchase DLC down the line. But as far as when you purchase WWE 2K16 from the store, you pop it in. I love how the middle fingers aren't blurred out this year. I think that's actually awesome. You will not be able to play any other showcases except for Austin 316. I am looking forward to the other ones, the other DLC ones. They got Hall of Famers and Legends and all that other kind of stuff. But the Austin 316 showcase is going to keep you occupied for a while. We were recording for a pretty long time at 2K this past week, and I spent a lot of time recording showcase mode. And I think maybe I got to about 40 or 50%. And I was recording for a long time. So the showcase is going to be a little longer than last year's showcases, which I'm sure most of you will enjoy. And it's the main way to unlock most of the unlockables in the game is through showcase mode, whether it's alternate attires, arenas, characters, all that type of stuff. Of course, you can go ahead and buy the accelerator to unlock everything. That does kind of take away from the fun of the game. I mean, for those of you who've been playing games for a while, it's not so much something you see these days. People don't really like to grind through the games as much as they did back in the day. I sound old as hell saying back in the day. As they did back in my day. We used to really grind our video games. No, but, that's part of the fun of the game. Unlocking everything that you possibly can and spending hours and hours to do that. But now they have accelerators and passes that let you unlock everything at once. But, that's absolutely your prerogative and right to do that should you want to do that. So now, Bret Hart working over Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think at this point, I really had no idea how to do a stun gun, and I didn't want to pause it. So I'm just trying to get... This is, again, only probably my second match that I played in 2K16, so I'm still trying to catch my bearings, still trying to get the reversal timing down, still trying to get a feel for the submissions and the grapples and just how everything feels, top to bottom, all that stuff. So Bret now working over Stone Cold, trying not to waste my reversals. As you can see, I only have one reversal left, so I better use it wisely. Bret has 2. Man, let me tell you something. I said this in last episode, but this whole reversal system in 2K16 gives such a ridiculous I don't mean ridiculous in a bad way. I mean just a brand new layer of strategy to the game, because you really need to worry about not letting those reversals run out, because if you do, you are screwed. You have to stand there and take your booty whooping if you run out of reversals. So now you can see the updated damage meter. Of course, bigger moves like signatures and finishers cause more damage, so the meter goes up every time you attack Bret Hart, and that meter is in a lot of the showcases. And I kind of prefer that. I like being able to see how far along you are in inflicting damage to your opponent, because like I said last year, it just had the, get your opponent to critical damage, and you're hitting him and you're hitting him, you're like, oh my god, when's he going to be in critical damage? But at least this way, it gives you a visual clue and a visual cue of when that's actually going to happen. Bret going for the pin here, cannot kick out. Oh my goodness, that's a 1 count. Oh, and a nice kick out from Stone Cold. Could have used my resiliency. I could have used my resiliency. I could have used my resiliency there and just pressed triangle to kick out right away, but I think I would have lost my finisher if I did that. Definitely don't want to do that. Definitely want to hang on to the finisher and hit it when the time is right. Irish whip from Bret Hart coming back now. Big back body drop on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Again, trying to get these reversals timed right. It's a little, I don't want to say it's different from last year, but like any brand new game, there's going to be tweaks and changes, and you're going to have to get used to a brand new way of playing. Another kick out at 2 from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bret making a little bit of a comeback here. I don't know. I had him on the ropes earlier in the match, and now he's making a little bit of a comeback. There you go. No reversals left, though, for Austin. So I'm kind of backing up, but I got to make sure I go on the attack. Nice crucifix from Bret Hart. Grapple a supine Bret Hart at his head in the ring and successfully complete the quick time events. Is that what it is? Quick time events? Quick tap events? I'm pretty sure it's quick time events. That's essentially just pressing the button when it tells you to press the button. But Bret working this rest hold right now, trying to wear down Stone Cold Steve Austin. He regains stamina as I lose stamina the more he is in control of that, so I can't let that happen for too long. I finally got one reversal left, but again, Bret Hart taking it right to me. My goodness, he has a signature. Austin rolling out of the ring now, just trying to catch my breath and trying to figure out a way to take Bret down back in the ring now. Look at this, just playing mind games. Reversal from Bret. He's still got 2 left. I only got 1, but here we go. I use it wisely, and boom! Reversing Bret Hart's signature into a big DDT, and I have a signature of my own. Here we go, quick time event. Waiting for the buttons to light up. Let's see if I can handle this one. And here we go. Oh, I press it. Oh my goodness, Bret right into the turnbuckle. And the Hitman goes down, and you'll see the check mark. We successfully completed the quick time event, and now it's time to damage Bret Hart at ringside. So not only did I have to damage him pretty hard in the ring, we got to take him outside the ring and damage him there. This is what I was saying about, switching up the objectives this time around, because damaging him in the ring is not going to unlock anything. It's not going to give me the next objective. It's going to do absolutely nothing. I mean, obviously, you'll wear him down. You can beat him if you want to. But if you beat him without completing the objectives, then you don't unlock everything that you possibly can. Of course, if you guys missed my unlockables video, I showed off every single unlockable in the game, from arenas to attires to movesets to superstars, absolutely everything. Oh my goodness, big reversal from Bret Hart. And Bret's taking it to me now on the outside of the ring. Not a whole lot of damage laid to Bret. I do have 2 reversals again, thank the Lord. Can't hit him now, though. Too late. Look at this. There it is. But I throw him back in the ring. That's not where he's supposed to be, Steve. You got to get him back outside the ring. So little damage has been inflicted to Bret on the outside of the ring, and I need him out here because I want to show off every objective in all of these showcase modes. You guys are going to see every single one of them, so you don't miss any cutscenes. You don't miss any just extra little incentives or objectives, whatever. You guys will see top to bottom how this showcase mode works. I ran right by him, couldn't do the Thez press. And now Bret whips me into the corner. Turns me around. What's Bret thinking here? What's he going to do? He's got me right where he wants me. Big chop from Bret the Hitman Hart. And Austin goes down. Bret has a finisher. Oh, no, going for the pin. That's a tiny window, but he kicks out. Both men worn down. Both men in the red. Bret with a finisher. Stone Cold with a signature. Here we go. Irish whip to get Bret to the outside. The big right hand, that doesn't count because he's not technically outside of the ring or at ringside, but now he's at ringside, and I should be able to inflict some more damage here and increase that damage meter. But Bret, man, Bret has my number. You will, I'm not spoiling anything, but you do fight Bret a handful of times in the showcase mode. Bret is one of the most difficult opponents that I've faced in showcase mode. He really is. I'm not exactly sure what his overall is. I forget off the top of my head. But he is, as far as, you know, reversals go and that type of stuff, oh my God, he's on point. Bret Hart is no joke in this game, which is good because Bret is one of the most incredible technical wrestlers of all time. So it makes sense that he should be kind of difficult to beat every now and then. But we're finally inflicting some damage to Bret. Stone Cold can barely get to his feet, struggling for his life. Going back inside the ring. I don't think I meant to do that. Yep, rolling back out now. Definitely didn't mean to do that. But Bret goes back in the ring. My God, Bret, I'm just trying to damage you outside of the ring. Just allow me to do what I'm trying to do here. And I can. And Bret with another big knee to the midsection. Reversal from Austin, though. Two finishers. Big neck breaker from Bret Hart. And Bret's working back up to possibly another signature. And I have to just stop this ridiculous offense from Bret Hart. I only have one reversal, though. Oh, and I time it perfectly. And a big elbow to the leg of Bret Hart. Oh, but Bret runs. Oh, my goodness. I cannot keep him outside of the ring to damage him as much as I need to. He keeps running back inside. I got to keep an eye out for that 10 count. But finally, for the last time, we get Bret on the outside, and I should be able to damage him as much as I need to. Just trying to regain some stamina here. Oh, I went for the stunner. But he was too far away. Side rush and leg sweep. And Austin goes down. This is absolutely anyone's ball game right now. Only one reversal for me. Bret Hart essentially has almost a full 5 reversals. Unbelievable. Here he comes, though. Big right hand. No reversals left for me, so I just have to sit here and take this. Side rush and leg sweep from Bret. Oh, man, he's got a signature. I still have 2 finishers. I need to put Bret away. Survivor Series. This is a huge match for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, not as huge as the WrestleMania 13 match would end up being, but still going one-on-one with Bret Hart at this time in Austin's career was absolutely huge for him and to where he would actually end up as the greatest professional wrestler, the greatest superstar of all time, in my opinion. And, you know, it was a long, hard road to get there. Big enziguri from Bret Hart, my goodness. And he continues to pound away. Man, we talked about 4- and 5-star matches in the last My Career video. Again, if you missed it, feel free to watch that. It's on the channel. My Career 2K16 breakdowns and footage and whatnot. We talked about 4- and 5-star matches. Man, this has got to be at least a 4.5-star match. Back and forth, back and forth. Here comes Bret. Nice takedown. He's got me right where he wants me, but oh, the big elbow from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Can we mount some sort of comeback here? Stone Cold Stunner, and Bret Hart goes down. Oh my goodness, is that going to be enough, though? Is that going to be enough? I lift Bret Hart up. Probably able to pin him at this point, but I don't want to pin him just yet. Why? Because I got to damage him outside the ring. This will be the final time we take Bret to the outside, or will it? Because a big reversal from Bret. Oh, man, like I said, Bret is on point in this game. He's difficult to beat, and he's taking me back in the ring. Oh, nicely done, Irish whip. Stone Cold is not in a good spot right now. Dodges the kick, though. Big elbow. Here we go. Come on, Steve. Big clothesline. Almost got him right where we want him. Bret Hart now. We go to lift him up, but oh, reversal. And Bret Hart once again has Stone Cold's number. Big drop kick to the head, to the side of the head of Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Bret is going to go back into the ring and stop the count. Am I going to get counted out here? Oh my goodness, all this work, all this time, and Stone Cold Steve Austin might end up getting counted out of the match. Can he make it back in time? Here it comes. And he does. And we finally just make it back. Oh my goodness. Bret Hart is giving Stone Cold an absolute run for his money. What a phenomenal match this is. And that's what Stone Cold Steve Austin thinks of Bret Hart. That's what he thinks of this match right now. That's what he thinks about having to damage Bret Hart at ringside. My God. 2 middle fingers right to you. Big right hand. Bret is down. It's time, people. It's finally time. Here we go. We got Bret Hart on the outside, regaining some stamina. Here we come. Oh, we miss. We missed the big kick. But here comes Bret. No, it's reversed. And Stone Cold with the neck breaker. And the damage has been done. Perform a stunner in the ring and pin Bret Hart. At this point, it seems like we finally might have the Hitman right where we want him. Flipping him off. Stone Cold taunting Bret Hart. The Hitman making his way back into the ring. Can we hit the stunner and put this match away? Look at this, though. Bret, oh, he gets reversed. Side Russian leg sweep. All we need is one stunner. All we need is one. perform it and pin Bret Hart. Here it comes, the Stone Cold Stunner, and Bret Hart is down. 1, 2, and no! And Bret Hart kicks out. He kicks out of the Stone Cold Stunner. Austin cannot believe it. Perform a charged finisher should be the final objective here. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe Bret kicked out of that. Absolutely anyone's ball game. Phenomenal 5-star match right here. But we need to get... Oh, look at this. Nice, huge reversal from Austin. He needed that. He absolutely needed that. Perform the charged finisher and put the Hitman away, Steve.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's got to be asking himself, what does he have to do to beat Bret Hart? Can he do it? Oh, look at this.
Austin with that version of the $1 Million Dream, but it's countered by Hart. Hart shoulders down, and Bret the Hitman Hart countered Austin and pins the Rattlesnake. Hart has earned a shot now at the WWE Champion.
Man, oh man, Stone Cold Steve Austin had that finishing maneuver locked in, but he wouldn't let go when Hart was on the ropes. That's what really cost him the victory.
The $1 Million Dream cost Austin maybe $1 million. This rivalry is far from over. I guarantee you that, by God.
What a victory for the Hitman. Stone Cold slapped on the $1 Million Dream. Bret turned it into a pin, and Bret Hart defeats Stone Cold Steve Austin. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next in episode 3, it's the submission match. WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret the Hitman Hart. No pinfalls, no countouts. Who will be the first to submit? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you smash that like button before you go. Let's try to get over 2,000 likes on this Showcase Mode episode. I greatly appreciate the support, and stay tuned today for much more WWE 2K16. Don't go nowhere. Subscribe now so you don't miss any episodes, and I'll see you soon. Now just trying to wear Jake down. Irish whip on the comeback. Here we go. Big spine buster from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now here what I'm trying to do, you'll see me kind of not attacking yet. I'm seeing how exactly these reversal slots recover, because I'm trying to figure out if it's close to how stamina works. Stamina in 2K15, you know, if you stand